So actually, I have a question for you. How do you set up e-commerce sites for success?
Oh my goodness. I would say so many things. First and foremost, you want to think about what is the right platform for you. There are many different e-commerce platforms, so you should think about what your needs are, how custom you want it to look, whether or not you're selling cross-border, because of course then there's many different things to take into account between languages, currencies, taxation, jurisdictions, things like that. So I think
Mhm.
you need to think about what your needs are as a business, where you're looking to go and grow, and then whether or not you're looking for a headless solution that can be more customized, or whether or not an out of the box
Mm.
solution is for you. Once you decide what the right e commerce platform is, of course, you should work to build out the site. And then there's so many things. I mean, site load speed is extremely important to take into account. Your site should load in 3 seconds or less. If not, you're going to see a bigger bounce rate and less conversions on your site. So it's super unfortunate if you're paying to send traffic to your site and everyone just bounces and leaves before interacting,
Right.
learning, or converting. So site load speed is something to take into account. And then I would also say mobile first. It's 2021. If you're not building
Yeah.
your site with mobile in mind, you're already missing half of your prospective audience, if not more. So ensuring that you have a really great mobile version of your site is optimal. If you can, you might even think about creating a native app for an even better mobile shopping experience. So those are some of the ways. I would also say, because data is so important, having a really clear either lightbox or pop up or some sort of solution to capture email or phone numbers is extremely
Yes.
important. And then one more thing to take into account when you're setting up your e-commerce site, I would say, I mean, there's so many things, but these days, I would say accessibility is also extremely important. You know, there's a over 20% of the population is living with different types of disability, and why are you excluding those people from having the optimal experience on your site? So not only should you ensure your site is accessible because it's the law, and if it isn't, you are opening yourself up to potential legal liabilities and lawsuits, but it's also the right thing to do. You want to reach more customers. You want your site to be inclusive. And why would you willfully, as a business owner, exclude this whole segment of the population? So, ensuring your site is accessible is extremely important, especially these days. And then beyond that, I would also say, when it comes to your marketing campaigns, you want to ensure your site is also pixeled and tagged appropriately. So,
Hmm.
whatever different tools or platforms you're using, you're probably going to want to ensure you have the appropriate pixels and trackers there. So you are collecting the appropriate information for those different retargeting campaigns and things that I mentioned so that they can be as efficient as possible.
Love it.